Back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Shiba Inu, Shib Coin, and Shiba Inu continues to tear through resistance levels, creating new supports and newer highs. And if this trajectory continues, I'm going to be bold enough to say that we could be near reaching 4 zeros and a 3 and possibly even breaking through that within this week or in the near future if this story continues. But before we jump into all the data, the charts, 42 vision on the 30-minute and on the 1 day, I am going to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. Check out the link down below in the description. And we're going to jump into everything here with Shiba Inu, Shib Coin. So the opportunities I mentioned today turned out to give realistic expectations. And there was a home run that was mentioned by one of the members in the community. And even though the S&P 500 index continues to pull downwards and struggles to get back up to all-time highs, and portfolios are sitting sideways or in the red, I will continue to look for opportunities daily. And not only that, but the community as well is actively watching what is going on. And that's what you can become part of by joining. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So VYGR and LMFA were the two stocks I was watching this morning. LMFA turned out to be our worst performer of the day, giving small jumps of 3 to 5%. And VYGR turned out to be phenomenal. Even though it wasn't a home run, it still gave us a highest point of 15% plus. We caught this one in the pre-market as things were picking up, pulled back and jumped back up for a highest point of 15% plus. And throughout the rest of the day, gave jumps of 5 to 10% on its pullbacks and its runs, giving multiple opportunities of realistic expectations. Now, one of the members turned out to mention one of the stocks that was a home run earlier this week and last week, and they mentioned it today as it was picking up right around here a few minutes after the bell, about 20 minutes after the bell, and it took off to a highest point of 50% plus, pulled back down and did the same again. You gain access not only to the stocks I watch, but the community, guys. So if you want to become part of this, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into this chart. So here we are with Shib Coin, Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu continues to rise, and we're going to break it all down here in this video. What is the main driver behind this upward trend? But before we do, comment down below how many Shiba Inu you hold if you're a Shib Coin holder, and where do you see it going? 1/100 of a cent, 1 cent, 10 cents, or $1, right? A lot of people are speculating those. 1/100 of a cent to 1 cent is what I'm focusing on right now, which seem a little bit more possible. It's not guaranteed, but it is something that I'm looking at closely. And if you're a Shib Coin holder, comment down below how many you hold, where do you see this going, and rocket ships, guys. Don't forget the rocket ships, because Shiba Inu has been flying to the moon, right, as people would say. So Shiba Inu continues to go higher. On the 30-minute, it's had its moments of pullbacks, of weakness, but just continuation of strength. And it seems to continue based off the 30-minute as well as the 1 day. The 1 day has been explosive. The last time we saw this type of action, we saw it follow itself upwards with several green candles, about 5 to 7 candles. So right now we're just on the third one, and that is something to watch as well. And as they continue to go higher than the most recent one, this is going to continue to uptrend, and it's fighting to try to get towards 4 zeros and a 3. I think that's going to be possible. We're going to have to see. That is just speculation right now. But if this trend continues, it could continue going upwards. So let's go ahead and look at it again here on the 30-minute. It's been going up with strength. It's fighting. It's trying to hit new resistance levels. The highest point that it recently touched is 4 zeros and a 2520. But let's talk about here where it stands when it comes to trending and most visited. So on trending, it is nowhere on the list, guys. On trending, it's not here. And that is something important to realize, how this is pushing upwards without trending on this list. That's a big deal, guys. But on the most visited, as I stated, it was reaching towards the top 5. It could end up in the top 3. We're going to have to see, but right now it is number 4. That means that the most visited, right, in the top 5 Shiba Inu on the list, meaning that Shiba Inu holders are going back and checking out their position, checking out the charts. And there's a few things going on too on how it's the most visited, and it has to do with further adoption and a lot of credibility being formed for Shiba Inu. So we're going to break down some things. I stated this in yesterday's video, how Shiba Inu is now the most traded cryptocurrency on Coinbase. That right there ties up with being the most visited. It's not trending, but it's the most visited, most traded, most watched on Coinbase at the moment as of yesterday, right? So today that has rolled over, and I'm sure it's still one of the most traded cryptocurrencies on Coinbase. That's the first thing. That's from yesterday, and this is important. I want investors to be aware of it, especially Shiba Inu holders, because that has a lot to do with further adoption. So Shiba Inu hits 1 million followers on Twitter's milestone. Okay, this is a big deal. This is huge. The fact that 1 million followers on Twitter now, that is a big deal. Why? Because that ties up with further adoption, more attention, more visiting, right? More trending. So the fact that it reached 1 million, it means that there's going to be more Shiba Inu holders eventually. Out of that 1 million, we don't know how many hold, but what we do know based off the information and data, and even the Shiba Inu Twitter has posted before, that it holds now 600,000 or more actually since that posting, because that's been months ago, that there's 600,000 Shiba Inu holders, okay, adding to the ecosystem and everyone in it. So as this continues to grow, further adoption, more Shiba Inu holders, more growth, more potential, more expansion, and a lot of people are starting to realize, those that have listened to my videos when I've broken down the history of Dogecoin, the history of Shiba Inu, and I'm seeing it in the comments down below. If you agree with me, comment down below or share your thoughts. I would like to see your thoughts as well, because everyone's thoughts matters. The fact that Shiba Inu is further adopting a lot faster than Dogecoin did, creating an opportunity here for Shiba Inu to grow. I'm not saying it's going to reach 1 cent overnight, but it's important. So in this article, it states Shiba Inu spikes 85% to hit its highest level since May. The driving factors behind Shib's surge. So before we break it all down here and why this surge has started, the first thing that everyone's aware of, the reason why it's going up this fast and growing up really fast exponentially, is due to the fact that the big whale purchased, and it's created more credibility, the further expansion into Coinbase, and also more than just the Coinbase effect, the further adoption. This was right here, the Coinbase adding. A lot of people called that the Coinbase effect. A lot of people were actually bashing it and saying, what else did Coinbase do for this coin? This coin isn't going to do anything. And things have started to move due to the further adoption. Further adoption has been key. I've talked about it time over time over time. And I'm always going to point out what is a new way of further adoption that is happening. And in this video, you just saw it. Further adoption is Coinbase being one of the top traded on the whole entire list of cryptocurrencies on Coinbase. And then now Twitter gaining more followers. The more people are aware of Shiba Inu, the more adoption, the more growth, the more holders, the more potential, right? Then we also saw here it spike due to the fact of Floki, okay? Floki was posted on the same day that the whale bought, okay? There was a whale that bought a little bit before it or a little bit after. It was around that same day and time frame. And Floki was posted on Twitter, right? From Elon Musk, his Shiba Inu Floki. And it started to all go up, consolidate, and just continue. This is more than just a whale now. There's probably smaller whales. There's probably sharks. I don't know if you've seen the list of what determines a whale, a shark, octopus, a fish when it comes to the size of cryptocurrencies. But there's a lot more than just one whale coming in here, okay? A lot of Shiba Inu holders and new people adopting to it and seeing the credibility. I'm not saying that Shiba Inu can't go right back down and retest, 4 zeros and a 1, 5 zeros and a 9, 5 zeros and an 8 before this run. I'm not saying that won't be retested or it's impossible, but as long as this stays above 4 zeros and a 1, as it's been doing, it's going to have strength even if it comes back down towards it or near it. As long as it stays away from that eliminated 0 and not goes back into the 5 0 mark but stays in the 4 zeros, there is some strength here, right? And this is the 30-minute. We're also seeing it here on the 1 day. This has been pure strength. Now, what is it that the Floki did? Well, Floki didn't just bring up Shiba Inu. It indirectly affects the Floki token as well as Dogecoin. What happens to them then affects Shiba Inu. They're all competing, and I also stated in yesterday's video, there was an article comparing Shiba Inu's performance and Dogecoin's performance in this week. The more we see that, the more further adoption, the more competition, and the more reason behind these different tokens. So these are all the things pushing Shiba Inu due to the fact of indirect correlations and direct correlations, further adoption, and that whale was a huge catalyst beyond everything else. But without Coinbase, there wouldn't have been a whale. So it all comes back down to further adoption. Even though further adoption, you don't see it right there and then, it takes some time. It creates all the catalysts that are to come in the future. Robinhood still hasn't listed it. That is going to be a big deal. We're going to have to see. And then they're also stating here, expect more of Elon's manipulation, quote unquote, October. Okay. Not sure if this is like an indirect statement or just kind of read between the lines type of thing here in this article, stating that in October, Elon starts talking a little bit more about Dogecoin, trying to lift the prices up. And if this is true, and this turns out to be a true statement or a possibility, well, we're going to see things start to cool off after October. Whether it's the Floki token, Dogecoin, or Shiba Inu, it's going to be interesting to see. But right now, the momentum is pushing. We're going to have to see how things continue. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.